Strict stay-home rules under the circuit breaker can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, being in confined, close quarters allows some couples to form tighter bonds. On the other hand, some are forced to deal with unresolved disputes, which could lead to instances of domestic violence.
Lawyers whom the Straits Times spoke to saw more divorce inquiries during the circuit breaker period. One law firm saw an increase by as much as 20%. And the police have also said that the number of family violence cases has gone up.
From April 7th to May 6th, close to 500 police reports were filed for offences commonly associated with family violence. This is 22% more than before the circuit breaker. Now we are joined by Jean Chen, a psychotherapist who specialises in couple communications. Jean, law firms saw an increase in divorce inquiries. Now separately, cases of family violence rose during the circuit breaker period. What do you think could have contributed to the increases in these two areas?
Well, I mean, if the couple already has an existing communication breakdown, then the circuit breaker, the close quarters, and the increased cooperation that is needed during the circuit breaker when they have to stay at home would actually provide more triggers for the existing problem to happen. And so then I can imagine there will be an escalation of conflicts, which then could possibly lead to family violence or divorce.
Well, Jean, we understand you have around 14 years of experience in counseling. So what are some of the more common issues or cases that you have seen between couples, and have these issues changed over the years?
Well, some of the common issues will be communication breakdown. Like, for example, we have one of the partner who constantly criticizes the other partner or attacks, right, verbally, or puts them down, shows contempt. And then we have maybe one partner who is dismissive or sort of cuts off, shuts down their feelings and builds a wall. So these are common issues for communication breakdown. And of course, we have other issues like, say, extramarital affairs, parent differences, conflicts that arise due to parenting differences, in-law issues, differences in their personalities or interests, things like that.
Now, Jean, you specialize in couple communications and managing relationships. What advice do you have for the many couples who are holed up together for long periods? What are some potential trigger points or telltale signs that people should be wary of?
Well, I mean, if you find yourself, building up resentment towards your partner, or you find yourself sort of wanting to avoid your partner and not want to spend time together, I think these are triggers. I mean, these are signs and indicators that maybe there's a relationship communication problem.
Well, thank you so much, Jean, for taking time to speak with us. We've been speaking to Jean Chen, Director at private counseling practice, Relationship Matters.